Hello everyone, welcome to Wilkes Now for the final time this semester. I'm Sean Papke and I'll be giving you all an update on the latest campus news.
Hey everybody, I'm Master Roland and I'll give you a rundown on the latest news and entertainment. Stay tuned if you want to compete before finals approach.
Hi, I'm Julia Mazer.
And I'm Amber DeYoung. Today we will update you for the final time this semester on all of your Wilkes athletics.
Stay tuned to hear all of the latest sports news.
Hey guys, it's Claudia Chugran. Today I'll be giving you a look at this week's weather forecast.
The Red Cross is looking for volunteers to donate blood anytime between now and April 23rd. Anyone who donates will get a Snoopy t-shirt, as well as a chance to win a trip to Sonoma County for a behind-the-scenes interview with Charles M. Schultz, the creator of the Peanuts comic strips. You can donate on campus at Wilkes today, April 18th, until 4 p.m. Walk-in donors are welcome, but appointments can be made at www.redcrossblood.org or 800-RED-CROSS. On Wednesday, April 19th at 6 o'clock, there will be a seminar roundtable on what it's like to be LGBTQ+ in the workspace. Located in Bryceth 106, the roundtable can help answer any sort of questions and address recent issues that one may be wondering about, all in order to learn more about the LGBTQ+ community, regardless of what your identity is. The roundtable's goal is to make you a more informed, empathetic colleague and employer. The free roundtable will also offer some pizza and mocktails, so stop by and have some fun while being made aware of ongoing issues. The library is hosting a poster contest in anticipation of National Library Week, April 23rd to the 29th. Students are invited to submit their 11 by 17 poster designs based on aspects of books, libraries, or about the Farley Library. Submissions are to be sent to ask.librarian@wilkes.edu, and the top 2 winners will have their posters permanently displayed within the library, along with the chance to win a $100 Amazon gift card. The Veterans Council and Dining Service at Wilkes are coming together for a food drive benefiting Heroes Hearthstone, a nonprofit organization that helps veterans transition and recover out of combat, as well as being able to financially support veterans who wish to start their own businesses. The food drive will be taking place all week until April 21st, and boxes are located in, out, and outside of the Pod, Starbucks, and inside the Sub. Donations that would be accepted are non-perishable foods, toilet paper, paper towels, pens, pencils, and notebooks. As a reminder, the last produce pop-up of the semester is Wednesday, April 19th. Produce will be available from the Sub from 11 to 1. Stop by to stock up. Also, if you're interested in joining student development on a Six Flags trip, tickets are also available at the info desk. The trip is on Sunday, April 23rd, and the cost is $15 per student. And that's all the campus news I have for you today. For our final show, before we move on, however, we'd like to take the time to feature the 3 members of production crew who are graduating this semester. Let's give a proper send-off to Emily Barnhart, our technical director, Hunter Fulmer, our director, and Emily Cherkoskas, our producer. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Emily Barnhart. I'm a nursing major here at Wilkes, and I'm part of Wilkes Now for the past 5 years. I'm the president of the SSN, I'm part of the NSO, and I am part of Way here on campus, which is a hiking group. I started Wilkes Now 5 years ago when I originally came in as an engineering major. I was on graphics and video playback. Now I'm currently the technical director and I run the switcher here for the shows. I'll miss coming here every Tuesday. I take this as a stress reliever in between studying. I really enjoy being around everyone and running the shows each week. After graduating, I accepted a position at Lehigh Valley Cedar Crest as an ICU nurse. One piece of advice I'd give is probably do everything, try everything, and don't be afraid to ask. Hi, my name is Emily Barnhart. I'm a nursing major here at Wilkes, and I'm part of Wilkes Now for the past 5 years. I'm the president of the SSN, I'm part of the NSO, and I am part of Way here on campus, which is a hiking group. I started Wilkes Now 5 years ago when I originally came in as an engineering major. I was on graphics and video playback. Now I'm currently the technical director and I run the switcher here for the shows. I'll miss coming here every Tuesday. I take this as a stress reliever in between studying. I really enjoy being around everyone and running the shows each week. After graduating, I accepted a position at Lehigh Valley Cedar Crest as an ICU nurse. One piece of advice I'd give is probably do everything, try everything, and don't be afraid to ask questions. Dan Mattern here is so knowledgeable about everything behind the scenes, and he's taught me a lot throughout the years. One fun fact about me is I'm a firefighter in my hometown, and I'm also an EMT on the side.
Hunter Fulmer. My major is communications and co-curriculars. I am part of Wilkes Now and also WCLH Radio. I started at Wilkes Now in the fall of 2022. I started out doing audio and then I became the director in the spring. My family, my group of people that I've come to know. I plan on working in radio, funny enough, back up near my hometown in Sarah, Pennsylvania, in radio and producing commercials and a whole bunch of other fun stuff. Don't be afraid to step in. I know before you join, you're kind of hesitant about what you want to do, maybe some ideas. I think just kind of getting your foot wet and just going right on in it, because I think I was inspired to do some of my ideas just by talking to other people. So I'd say talk to other people in Wilkes Now first maybe, but don't be afraid to just step in and give it a shot. I spent almost $20 on 2 drinks at Starbucks.
Hi, I'm Emily Cherkaskas. I am the producer for Wilkes Now. I am a double major in Communication Studies and English with also a minor in Workplace Writing. Aside from being involved in Wilkes Now, I'm also the editor-in-chief of The Beacon, and I'm also an editor of Manuscript Society over in the English department. So I started Wilkes Now in the fall of 2021 as the floor manager. I was the floor manager for the entire year, and last semester in the fall I was bumped up to director, and this semester I've been working as a producer. What I will miss most about being a part of Wilkes Now is being able to just see the great work that everyone's been able to contribute to the show. I think this semester has been a completely amazing group, and I think everyone has had so many great ideas, and we just had so much fun this semester. My plans after I graduate is to stay in the area, work in the local media communications industry while also freelancing on the side, and eventually I would like to go to graduate school and earn a master's in library science. A piece of advice I would give to someone before they join Wilkes Now is to don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to try something new. I feel like some of the best work people have produced is things that are, I would say, unexpected, things that they decided to be very creative on. So yeah, again, don't be afraid to get involved. A fun fact about me is that people say I look like an English major.
Thanks all for your awesome work. We wish you all the best of luck in your future careers and endeavors. Before we get any further, let's take a quick break with a PSA.
Did you get a call or message that mentioned Social Security that made you feel threatened or scared? That is not the Social Security Administration. Social Security will not threaten you, press you for personal information, or demand instant payment. Social Security does not accept payments by gift card, prepaid debit card, internet currency, or by mailing cash. Criminals use these forms of payment because they are hard to trace. Don't fall for it. Hang up, ignore them. Report this criminal activity to oig.ssa.gov.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense. There's a place to share gossip about the office party fun, and a place to share the story you tell everyone. There's a place to share a laugh about when things went wrong, and a place to share the video of you dancing to your song. There's a place to share spare change, lunch, and your time. But we could all be better at sharing how we're feeling inside. 76% of employees have struggled with at least one issue that affected their mental health. When you share, you're not alone.
Welcome back to Wilkes Now. Let's check out all the latest news over in entertainment with Aster.
Thanks, Sean. Hey there, my name's Aster and I'm here with This Week in Entertainment. We'll start with big screen news first. A teaser trailer for The Marvels dropped on Tuesday, and due to blatant sexism and thinly veiled racism, is now the most disliked MCU trailer in recent memory. The film, set to debut November 10th, depicts Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and Monica Rambeau having a very odd issue with their superpowers. In which I mean every time one of them uses their powers, they swap places with each other. I feel like that has the capacity for some great fight scenes, though. In the realm of horror, we have a teaser for the movie The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster. After the murder of her older brother, Vicaria believes that death is a disease and sets out to cure it. It's very much so a modern retelling of Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and I'm excited to see what direction they take for the overarching lesson. It definitely has some Jordan Peele vibes, even though it's being directed by Bomani J. Story. That's set to premiere June 9th. Super Mario Bros. Premiered last week, and everyone became immediately infatuated with the romantic ballad Peaches, performed by Jack Black as Bowser. The song is even trending on TikTok, being that the full song was released in tandem with the movie. Recently, a music video was released depicting Jack Black in Bowser-like garb twirling around inside of a mushroom. This further proves that Jack Black is among the coolest people in Hollywood. In TV news, The Marvelous Miss Maisel just released its 5th and final season. The series ran from its initial premiere on Prime in 2017, and it depicted Midge Maisel trying to become a successful stand-up comedian. There's only one thing stopping her. It was the 1950s, and she's a woman. The show, over the course of its 5-year run, received about 20 Emmys, and I, for one, am sad to see the show go. In case you forgot, because I sure did, the sequel to the Sonic movie came out about a year ago, and in that movie, we were introduced to both Tails and Knuckles. Apparently, the Red Echidna made quite the impact on fans because now he has a mini-series coming out on Paramount Plus soon. Not much is known about the show, but we do know that Idris Elba is set to return as the voice of Knuckles, and Jeff Fowler is directing. Last but not least, Grey's Anatomy said goodbye to series regular Dr. Maggie Pierce. Kelly McCreary joined the cast in season 11 as Meredith Grey's half-sister and had been a series regular ever since. In her final episode, we see Pierce leave Grey Sloan to pursue an opportunity in Chicago, unfortunately without her husband. In actuality, McCreary had been planning on leaving the show for a while, wishing to seek out other opportunities outside of the show. Dr. Pierce, you will be missed. That's all the time we have for today. Once again, my name is Aster, and I'll catch you on the flip.
Thank you, Aster. Sounds awesome. Now, before we head over to Sports Now, we'll take a break with a quick PSA. Then, when we come back, Julie and Amber will give you the latest Wilkes sports update.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas.
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens. Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Hello and welcome back to Sports Now. I'm Amber DeYoung.
And I'm Julia Mazer.
The Colonels are almost to the end of their spring seasons. Let's take a look at what happened last week as well as the schedule for this upcoming week.
Baseball will host Misericordia University tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. and travel to Cabrini University on Friday for another 3:30 p.m. start time. Wilkes is currently 14-19 overall with only 7 games left in the season.
Last week, Aiden Murphy was named MAC Freedom Pitcher of the Week for the second time this season.
The Colonels will wrap up the regular season of play on April 29th at FDU Fordham in a doubleheader matchup.
Men's golf wrapped up their regular season of play yesterday with 2 wins over Misericordia and Kings College. Wilkes finished the regular season with an overall record of 10-12 and are now looking towards the playoffs.
Women's golf will play Sunday with Misericordia and Kings to finish out their season.
Men's golf will compete in the MAC Golf Championships on April 22nd and 23rd, while the women will compete in that tournament on the 29th and 30th.
Women's tennis has won all but one match so far this month and will have their final home match of the season today at 4 p.m. versus Misericordia. The Colonels will travel to FDU Fordham on Saturday and then wrap up their regular season a week from today when they take on Dickinson College away at 3:30 p.m.
Men's tennis is looking to wrap up their last 3 matches on a positive note. The Colonels have yet to win a match this season and are struggling with an overall record of 0-8. They host Misericordia tomorrow at 4 p.m., travel to FDU Florham on Saturday, and will finish their season at Dickinson on the 25th.
Men's lacrosse is struggling to gain momentum this season with a current overall record of 2-11. Their last win came on March 11th versus Manhattanville College. They will play tomorrow, Saturday, next Wednesday, and then their final matchup will be against Kings on April 29th.
Women's lacrosse is currently 3-10 overall and is another team looking forward to a matchup with Misericordia this week. The Colonels take on the Cougars tomorrow night at 7 away. They will then play on Saturday, next Wednesday, and on the 29th.
Softball is still in the thick of their season with a lot of games left to play. They have been having a fantastic season so far with a current record of 17-9. They look forward to taking on Lycoming College tomorrow, Marywood University on Thursday, and DeSales University on Saturday, all of which will be doubleheaders.
As the regular season of spring sports comes to a close, we want to thank you all for tuning in to Sports Now this semester.
We wish all of our spring athletic teams the best of luck in the remainder of their seasons and want to thank all of the seniors for their hard work and dedication to Wilkes Athletics.
Now be sure to pick up a copy of the Beacon around campus next Wednesday and start voting for the Male and Female Athlete of the Year awards. Finally, here's our sports director Bailey Gatus with her senior send-off.
Hi, I'm Bailey Gatus. I'm a communication studies major with a focus in multimedia journalism and a minor in sports management, and I am the sports director here at Wilkes Now and the sports editor for the Beacon. So I started at Wilkes Now, I think 3 years ago as a co-anchor for Sports Now, and now I've worked my way up to sports director, and I'm actually off air right now training everyone else. Honestly, I'm really gonna miss just coming here every Tuesday and seeing all the work that everyone puts into this on camera, behind the scenes, before the show even starts. It's just gonna be, I'm gonna miss it. So my plans after graduation are I'm looking for a sports information department job right now. I've had quite a few interviews recently, and so I'm hoping to land one of those. A piece of advice I would give someone before they join Wilkes Now would be just take that step and do it. It really becomes a major part of your life. I was just saying a few minutes ago, I'm starting to get upset that this is the last show and I'm never gonna do this again. And the memories you make here, it's worth it. Just do it. A fun fact about me is I played 2 collegiate sports and now I don't. So.
Thank you, Bailey, for everything you've done for Sports Now. We will miss you and wish you all of the best after graduation.
That is all we have this week for Sports Now. For the last time this semester, I'm Amber DeYoung. Now let's take a break with a quick PSA.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas.
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
Hey there, I'm Lance Bass, and this is Chip. And for more than 100 years, American Humane has been protecting animals in times of crisis. And if you're like me, your pet means the world to you, and you want to keep them safe if disaster strikes. American Humane's first responders are always prepared to rescue animals in danger, but you can also help. To learn more about disaster planning and keeping your animals safe, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
Welcome back to Wilkes Now. Let's take a look at this week's weather forecast with Claudia Chukron.
Thanks, Sean. Hi guys, this is Claudia Chukron with Wilkes Now Weather. Here's this week's forecast. Hello everyone. For one last time this semester, welcome to Wilkes Now Weather. I'm Claudia Chukron. Today we're looking at some colder temperatures. It's only 48 degrees today, a bit overcast with a high of 52 this afternoon and a low of 37 tonight, so bundle up. Winds are southwest-south at 10 to 15 miles per hour. The sun rose at 6:19 a.m. this morning and won't set until 7:46 p.m. Looking ahead at the rest of the week, it's going to warm up later on. Wednesday, we're looking at a high of 65 degrees and a low of 43, mostly sunny. Getting warmer on Thursday with a high of 79 and a low of 55. Friday is going to be another beautiful spring day with a high of 84 degrees and a low of 58 at night. Looking ahead to the weekend, we are expecting some rain showers. Saturday will be warm with a high of 78 and a low of 51 at night. Sunday, it's going to cool back down again with a high of 61 and a low of 40, still a chance of rain showers. And Monday, partly cloudy with a high of 56 and 38. This is the weather radar for Thursday. As you can see, no precipitation down in the Wilkes-Barre area. Looking ahead to Friday, we do see a little bit more moving in from the west, and then by the weekend, the entire Northeast is expecting some rain. That's all I have for now. Here's this week's forecast again. Thanks for everything.
Thanks, Claudia. Before we go, we've got one last send-off. Claudia likes to tell us all about the weather, but let's give her a wonderful send-off by getting to know her a little more. Let's listen.
Hi guys, I'm Claudia Chukron. I am a senior communications major with a focus on media production, and I do the weather for Wilkes Now. So I just started at Wilkes Now this semester because I had to do my my practicum hours to graduate this semester. So I wasn't expecting to be in front of the camera, honestly. I was thinking I was going to do something more behind the scenes. I showed up on the first day and they're like, well, we need someone to do the weather. So I kind of just hopped into that position, but it's really fun. I'll probably miss the people the most. I feel like I just got close with everyone this year, but everyone's so nice and I'll definitely miss the people. I do not have a set plan yet. I'm looking around at a few different jobs in a few different places, but yeah, nothing set in stone yet. I would say, honestly, do something you're not comfortable with. I was not prepared to be in front of the camera, but it did teach me a lot about just like public speaking, being able to make stuff up on the fly, presenting myself in front of an audience, and just kind of seeing the other side of what I usually saw being in media production has been a good experience. A fun fact about me is that I love being outside, so I guess it's kind of fitting that I did the weather. That was a really bad fun fact.
Congratulations, Claudia. Thank you for your weather updates, and we wish you the best of luck in your future career. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Just a reminder, you can watch us live every Tuesday on Service Electric Channel 97 at noon. Also, if you want to revisit any of our shows this past semester, you can check out our YouTube channel for episodes of the show and even some online exclusives. In case you missed it, our broadcast re-airs every weeknight at 7:30 p.m. For the final time this semester, thank you from all of us here at Wilkes Now, and we hope you have a great summer. See you around back in the fall.